Son? Alright, Shalom. Let's say Brakta Yahweh, Brakta Oshai, Brakta Yahweh, Brakta Oshai, Brakta Yahweh, Brakta Oshai, Brakta Yahweh, Brakta Oshai. All praises to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who grew well to teach us truth and sincerity. Shalom to the hopeful elect who's preaching in the highways and byways. Alright, prophesying the downfall of this kingdom, this sinful kingdom, which is Babylon the Great. Alright, in the last days, preaching to the hopeful elect of the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. Alright, we are the Hebrew Israelites. Alright, and don't get it twisted. You better start calling us by Hebrew Israelites, as Yahweh Hashem Yahushai calls us. Alright, it's time to get right because we're in the season of judgment. Shalom. Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, Barak Shalom. We're going to get right to it, to the scriptures. We're not out here to be carnal. We're out here to be spiritual and come into the authority of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, which is written in the Holy Bible, the book of good news, all right, and giving good report and praises unto whom you ignorantly call Jesus Christ, and whom you ignorantly call God.
This is 2 Corinthians 10 and 4. And it says, "For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal."
That's right. So the weapons of our warfare are not carnal. All right. We're not out here to come with weapons of war, man. Carnal weapons of war. We're out here to bring the warfare of the spiritual warfare, which is the Bible, man, to condemn and shed light on the wickedness being spread abroad throughout the whole four corners of the earth through the hands of the so-called Edomites. Through the hands of the Edomites, man, which is the so-called white man. All right, because they're natural born Edomites. They're not nothing white about them. And we're not here to harm you, so-called white people. It's what you look up in the sky and you call UFOs is coming for you. So how about that one?
It says, continuing on, it says, "For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through Yahweh to the pulling down of strongholds."
That's right. And how we bringing down strongholds? By exposing them, man. Bringing a shameful spewing through the Holy Scriptures. And exposing your pedophilia being spread abroad by the hand, what's being done by the hands of the so-called white man, all right? And the Roman Catholic Church, okay? And through Hollywood. All right.
That's right. Verse 5, "Casting down imaginations and every high thing that exalteth itself against the knowledge of Yahweh."
That's right. So all these religions out here, man, and all this ideology, it exalts itself against whom you ignorantly call God. All right, which his name is Yahweh, and you're gonna have to put some respect on it. Shalom.
All right.
Continue.
Continuing on, it says, "And bringing into captivity every thought to the obedience of a Mashiach."
So every thought is going to be brought into subjection, man.
Right.
In the presence of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Because right here is the altar, man. We're presenting ourselves as a living sacrifice, man. Ultimately, it's Great Millstone is that altar, but all the camps that are out there, we fall right under that because coming out here is a sacrifice. You can get blown away, you can get shot, you can be kidnapped, at any given moment, right? So you're presenting yourself as a living sacrifice, right? And this is an altar, whom you ignorantly call God.
All right. Verse 6, "And having in a readiness to revenge all disobedience when your obedience is fulfilled."
Right. So there's a payback, man. There's a comeuppance for doing this, for all the unrighteous acts, man. So, you go to work, you expect payday, right? What about the Most High? He sees you doing your work, so why don't he pay you for what you do? Right? You reap what you sow, right? If you plant a seed, you expect the tree to come forth, right? And to bear fruit.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
This is Matthew 10 and 16. It says, behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be ye therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves.
So the Lord has sent us out here, man. We didn't send out our own self. Oh, we would do the Lord's bidding, whatever. Many are called, few are chosen, man. Most High called us to get out here, present ourselves before Him, man. Sent us in the midst of wolves, man. You have nothing but, and that's a term Jake likes to use about calling a crook, calling them wolves, man. That's what you have out here, man. You have in these damn harlot houses, which is these so-called churches. You have nothing but charlatans, man. You know, capturing people's minds, being a damn wolf. You know, putting on over a veil over their head, so to speak, like Red Riding Hood, man.
Verse 7.
Hoodwinking everybody.
Verse 17. But beware of men, for they will deliver you up to the councils, and they will scourge you in their synagogue.
That's right. So it says, be wise as serpents, and harmless as doves, man. So we're wise out here, man. To be wise is a good thing, man. Because a serpent, man, you don't want to. That's not something you want to play around with.
That's right, because these guys are out here, and a lot of people are going to see it, and they're going to be happy, and they're going to think that it's a good day. But today's winter solstice, man.
That's right.
Today's their winter, Today's the 21st. So that's today, and that's why they're out there, man. And brothers would have to get into the witches, the year of the wheel, to find out what it goes into, man. Right?
That's
and
right.
to find out that this is a high holy day for them, man.
So
well, all they do is, yeah, they reverence different gods, but all the solstice is today is what? This is the longest day without the sun, basically. It's the shortest day, right? Because yeah, the longest night, the shortest day, right? And now from this point onwards, we're heading into the equinox, what these people call the equinox, which is equal night and day, right? And then it goes back into the summer solstice, which is the longest day of the year. It's all a cycle, man. It's all signs that the Most High created for you to say, okay, we're heading into the season, right? But these people reverence it and give it unto other powers, man. You know, into witchcraft, basically.
we'll grab Jeremiah 10. No. 10, 2 and 5. So we're pulling down strongholds, as we said earlier, man. Right? We're pulling down the strongholds with the truth. And we're destroying it, dismantling it, man. We're destroying the lies out here with the word of God.
This is 2 Corinthians 2 and 11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices.
Yeah, we're not ignorant of Satan's devices, man. His devices is what he has orchestrated out here, man. These damn philosophies, right? And they're all snares, man. Just like in the garden, man. Right? In the Garden of Eden. Those damn philosophies are devices, and you see them being played out today, man. This damn centennial madness, right? Worshipping false idols, man. And pedophilia, all right? Sacrificing people. Watch when Christmas, damn Christmas comes, man. How much people are gonna be sacrificed, man? All right? Because you got your mayor, you got your premier and government. They sacrifice unto devils, and you people are the sacrifice, man. Watch how much people get put to death, right? By the hands of your leaders.
This is Jeremiah 10 and 2. It says, "Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, learn not the way of the heathen. Be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them."
So they're dismayed, man. That's why they do their another feast of Bacchus, which is Christmas coming, the Saturnalia. All right, winter solstice.